What up, my people? This your main man, Math Moses, and today we're going to learn how to derive the quadratic formula from a standard form of the quadratic equation. Now, the first step we're going to do is subtract c from both sides. When we do that, we're left with ax squared plus bx equals minus c. Now, complete the square is a very important process in deriving the quadratic formula. So we want to get x squared and bx by itself. So you see this a, we're going to divide everything by a. When we do that, we're left with x squared plus b over ax equals minus c over a. Now, when we complete the square, we always take the middle term and we divide it by 2 and we square it. So b over a divided by 2 is the same as b over a times the reciprocal of the denominator 2 over 1, which is 1/2. So we're going to square that. That's going to give us b over 2a squared. And when we square that, we're going to get b squared over 4a squared. This is the term that we need to complete the square. So now we have x squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared equals minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Now, on the left side, we do in fact have a perfect square. And that perfect square is x plus b over 2a squared. And on the right side, we have one fraction plus another fraction, but we can't add them yet because we don't have a common denominator. What's missing on the left side is 4a. So we're going to times both c and a by 4a. When we do that, we're going to get a minus 4ac over 4a squared plus a b squared over 4a squared. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and write the right side with one common denominator since we have 4a squared as the common denominator. So let me go with the left side, x plus b over 2a squared equals a minus 4ac plus b squared, all of that over the common denominator, 4a squared. Now we can take the square root of both sides. When we take the square root of the left side, we get x plus b over 2a. On the right side, we always get plus minus first. And in the numerator, I'm going to write the b squared part first, if you don't mind. So we get b squared minus 4ac. But on the bottom part, I'm going to actually take that square root. And the square root of 4a squared is simply 2a. Now, we can subtract the b over 2a from the left and put it over to the right. And I like to put that in front of the plus minus sign. And there we have b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now, those cancel, and that leaves us with x equals a minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and I'm going to write it all with the common denominator of 2a. And there you have it, my brothers and sisters. This is how you derive the quadratic formula from a standard form of a quadratic equation. Anybody can do it, just put your mind to it.